It's the CPU installed correctly. Keep making this weird noise. How is your FPS PS? LMAO the poor favor Gatto says GTFO bro this mine now. Ah yes, the cat purring unit. While this is cute and funny, I can already see op posting why is my PC not turning on anymore. I didn't do anything to it and it stopped working. Tomorrow. Valve bans games that rely on in-game ads from Steam, so no watch this to continue playing stuff will be making its way to our PCs. Yay. The point of games is fun. Thank God Steam is a private company. Hopefully this leads to action against World of Warships, that shouldn't be legal. Worst of bot worlds. I'm waiting for Jithan script. Jithan brought to you by the brilliant mind of Jimothy. Jithan must be the worst language name I've ever seen, laughing face, one that is actually correct. I didn't think I'd really see a correct post in this sub. Wow. Valve bans all Steam games that force players to watch advertisements. This was already a thing, they just updated the page explaining it with slightly better language and layout. If only that applied to Android and iOS games as well. We would be living in a utopia. I know Valve is a big company, but damn are they a good one. Google Calendar no longer includes start of Black History Month, Pride Month. Rainbow capitalism was always a convenient ruse to be dropped the moment they perceived it to their advantage. There have been almost no mentions of Black History Month anywhere this month. Like it's been strikingly and noticeably absent. How to buy monitor. As someone who has been ghosted by multiple women, I prefer CRT monitors. That actually makes sense. IPS is for me then. I mean this is the thumb rule, works every time no, but it's accurate yes. The dark and light contrast on the VA is still only beaten on a OLED. USAID was investigating Starlink over its contracts in Ukraine. The agency was in the midst of a probe into the billionaire's company at the time of the assault. That's why the FAA had resigned. He issued violation/fines against SpaceX and delayed/cancel launches. 100 points. This is Leon's revenge while also finding money for the $4 trillion tax cuts for billionaires that is up for renewal this year. Everyone who keeps calling for the arrest of Musk for what's happening. You realize that it won't really matter unless something physical happens to change this, right? You really don't think that Trump won't just pardon him with a blank slate? Good luck USA. Unexpected fees shock US consumers as Trump ends $800 duty-free imports from China. Wait till you start getting all the new fees from him eliminating the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, also known as protecting the average man from predatory rich people. Trump didn't reduce your gas or grocery prices. He just increased the price of other things you buy lol. Asshole Trump took price caps off drugs just because Biden put them in place. Of course he has nothing to replace them with and only said, I'll look into something later. Doge staffer previously fired from cybersecurity company for leaking secrets. This is why high-level posts typically require background and security checks. Bro probably set up some backdoor and left. Perfect. Exactly who you want in charge of the sensitive personal information of millions of Americans. My first thought when learning about the Doge Boys was these nerds are totally gonna get honey-trapped by a foreign government. Is this the meritocracy we keep hearing about? Meta torrentate over 81.7 TB of pirated books to train AI, authors say. My ebooks are a 1 to 2 MB each maximum. 81.7 TB are a lot of books, like 42 to 85 million books. Meta also allegedly modified settings so that the smallest amount of seeding possible could occur, a Meta executive in charge of project management, Michael Clark, said in a deposition. Worst of all, they were leechers? For shame. Now charge them as if it were any other individual. Because if John Smith said that he would be sued. Trump admin fires security board investigating Chinese hack of large ISPs. That makes perfect sense. What could possibly go wrong? National security sure has taken a hit since Trump returned to office. One by one, ultra-specific, what used to be defense efforts against certain vectors of attack are now being taken down from the inside, now that Trump is president. Any other country would consider these acts to be treason. If I give you America in 4 years, will you make me rich today? This isn't just throwing the baby out with the bathwater, this is throwing the whole family, several relatives, a few neighbors and a couple of folks he bumped into down at the Walmart. What's happening now is he's fluffing China because Putty has been nasty to him. He's so fucking predictable. Democrats should be stopping a lawless president, not helping censor the internet. Honestly, WTF are they thinking? A friend who worked for a senator for 2 years said, this happens because it's seen as an easy compromise issue for them they can later use as leverage for an easy vote trade on another issue. She said this happens all the time. If they don't see it as a big problem, they'll vote for it. Your representatives are rarely deep thinkers and they don't do any research, wholly depending on someone on their staff to be informed. As a non-American, I gotta say that I find it adorable that so many of you guys think the law or morality even matters anymore. Ever since Trump said he grabs women by the pussy and nobody said shit, it was obvious that nothing matters in America but money. I mean, it's been the case since at least Reagan, but anyone expecting decency or rule of law to stop this is way too late. One party fully in control and doing the dismantling, and yet it's still the other's fault. Skull. Trump to impose 25% to 100% tariffs on Taiwan-made chips, impacting TSMC Tom's hardware. Oh my god, this dude is going to make all electronics everywhere cost higher. Who would have thought that all it needed to ruin our already fragile world for good was a geriatric orange and its goons? Frustrated YouTube viewers seek explanation for hour-long unskippable ads. Update. Statement. Unskippable. Watch me close the window. Done. I love Google's comment where they just used it to plug their premium service. I'm not getting these long ads, but I've been getting a preponderance of repetitive ads for blatant porn apps, AI roleplay apps and some kind of shitterbait thing. Just scrolling through YT shorts and suddenly some AI-generated chick is finger-banging herself, cut off from waist down to not show full-on nudity but still. Before you ask, no, I'm not being horny on main. The ads say they're directed to my interest in, get this, graphic design. LOL. Google blaming ad blockers for unskippable ads. Fucking please. Like and subscribe.